Really don't worry
Didn't have
about
the
safety
courage
fuel or
to
any of that,
send
buddy.
it.
Just race. The estimated strength of field is 1,875.
Alan, I promise I pay attention in the driver's meeting, but do we go on green or
As long as
on
everything's
the
working
leader
properly, I'll give
on
you
the first?
your lap
Yeah,
time
you always
here
go
on
on
the front stretch.
green.
Gotcha. Okay. I promise I
ready?
pay attention, but
Yep.
I
There's
don't
a lot,
anticipate getting the pole either.
Yeah, there's a lot to take in. But yeah, go on green. Don't try to time it. Just wait for the green.
Oh my gosh, I
We
feel
are
like I'm
gonna
still on
roll.
a ship. I have sea legs, and everything feels like it's shaking still. You know, it's pretty rocky for most of the trip. It doesn't bother me. It's just rocky.
Where'd you go to?
1,
Bermuda, but
My favorite place. Love it there.
it wasn't rocky at all. And then
2,
this year,
I believe you're gonna be
it
on
was
the outside
rocky
there.
almost the entire time.
Closed. Pit road's closed.
All right, guys, we got 2 laps,
Get behind
so
the
we'll go
93.
green. And just remember, this is the only time we'll be double file restart. Anything after this is going to be single file.
I think I've been there like 5 times. I love that place.
How many times?
I think 5.
Yeah, we like it there. That was our second time there. Went to Horseshoe
One
Bay, went to
to go this
Clay,
time.
There you go.
checked out the fort. We didn't get to go to like the city, but we had a good time.
Well, Hamilton's great, but the St. George is just fantastic. The old city.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do any of that. Maybe next time. We were going to go to Hamilton on Sunday, but they said everything's closed
Remember,
there
nice
on Sunday.
smooth. Get it up to about halfway, then we can start to worry about things. Hey, car's off. Be ready. Have a great day. Green flag. Working the bottom. Still inside. Clear.
Lap time 26.301.
Slowing on the bottom.
Heat
Slowing on the
21.
bottom.
Laps at fuel
What do you got now?
124.
Close.
On lap
Yeah,
2
no,
of
two
100.
cars. Are the beaches really nice in St. George's?
Lap time 23.330.
Oh,
This
yeah.
car
Oh,
into
definitely.
3.
Pit road is open.
Laps at fuel
All right, looks like you've
159.
been lining up behind the
On lap 3 of
25.
100.
Real nice beach is that horseshoe beach. So by was it by Fort St. Catherine there?
We liked Horseshoe Bay. This time when we went, there was a lot of
Sorry, guys,
seaweed,
that
and
was all me.
They said it was the most seaweed they've
1,
ever had there. They've never
Yeah, no
seen
worries.
anything
Lap
like it.
time 35.158. P18. Laps
Oh,
of
man,
fuel
that might be
184. On lap 4 of 100.
What happened, buddy? Just got loose coming out of 2. It happened.
Lap time 44.232. P18.
I wasn't going to do
Laps
this,
of
but I saw
fuel
it was only 100 laps. I said, oh, I can
194.
do that. That
On
300
lap
one was
5 of
ridiculous.
100.
Oh, 1 to go.
All right, good luck here, man.
Yeah, you do.
Lap time 44.736. P18.
Oh,
Laps
did you
of
race
fuel
Arco last night? Was
200.
it good?
On lap 6 of 100.
Yeah, it was okay.
All right, Big Earl, let's get it going in the right direction, buddy. 10-4.
It was with the car. It was certainly
Do
different.
our thing tonight, boss man. Be ready.
Yeah, I imagine so. People
Green,
say
green,
side
green.
grass looks big. 2.
Leaders are running 42.058.
Lap time 36.086. P18. Laps of fuel 183. On lap 7 of 100.
Doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Lap time 18.194.
Outside,
P18.
outside.
Laps of fuel 168.
Still outside.
On lap 8 of 100.
Still out there. You're clear if you need it. Speed 1 is the fastest car on the track.
Lap time 18.122.
P17.
P17.
Green lap, keep it up.
Laps of fuel 158. On lap 9 of 100.
Great lap.
Lap time 17.538. P17. Laps of fuel 149. On lap 10 of 100.
Damn, dude, that
Lap
was the
time
fastest lap we've run in a while.
17.486. P17. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 11 of 100.
Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 17.
Lap time 17.613. P17. Laps of fuel 137. On lap 12 of 100.
Your fast guys are running 17.053. P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack.
Lap time 17.450.
That's a great lap there, bud. Keep it up.
Laps of fuel 132. On lap 13 of 100.
It's a good lap, man.
Lap
Keep
time
after it.
17.413. P17. Laps of fuel 128.
Good smart racing, man. You got lots
On
of
lap
room on the
14
back.
of 100.
The gap is 1.9. I don't know what you found, man, but that's
Lap
good
time
stuff.
17.315. P17. Laps of fuel 124.
Thank you.
On lap 15 of 100. Lap time 17.603.
99 is the leader.
P17. Laps of fuel 121. On lap 16 of 100. Lap time 17.574. P17. Laps of fuel 118. On lap 17 of 100. Lap time 17.654. P17. Laps of fuel 115. On lap 18 of 100.
Leaders are running 17.365.
Lap time 17.563. P17. Laps of fuel 113. On lap 19 of 100. Lap time 17.604. P17. Laps of fuel 111. On lap 20 of 100. Lap time 17.887. P17. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 21 of 100.
slow car on the
Lap
bottom.
time 17.828.
About 4 in front of you on the bottom.
P17.
Caution, caution.
Laps of fuel 107.
Man, tell me what you got.
On lap 22
Pit
of
road is
100.
closed.
1.
We should be behind them 93. Get behind the 93. Pit road
Lap
is
time
open.
22.215. P16. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 23 of
We
100.
start behind the 93.
Lap time 31.782. P16. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 24 of 100. Lap time 42.839. P15. Laps of fuel 109. On lap 25 of 100.
You get caught in that, Mark?
No, but I went a lap down because I was going way too slow.
Okay.
Well, when to go?
Lap time 44.085. P15. Laps of fuel 111. On lap 26 of 100.
Make sure you got all your levers and switches where you need them. Alright, boss man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Ready, green, green, green. Meters are running 44.828.
2.
Lap time 37.903.
Outside.
P15. Laps of fuel
Still
110.
outside.
On lap 27 of 100.
Can't tell yet. Clear, clear outside.
Lap time 18.368. P14. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 28 of 100. Lap time 17.760. P14. Laps of fuel 106. On lap 29 of 100. Lap time 17.955. P14. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 30 of 100. Lap time 17.643. P14. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 31 of 100.
Meters running 17.152.
Lap time 17.630. P14. Laps of fuel 101. On lap 32 of 100. Lap time 17.909. P14. Laps of fuel 99. On lap 33 of 100.
Working outside, outside. Still out there. Clear him outside.
Lap time 17.652. P14. Laps of fuel 97. On lap 34 of 100. Lap time 17.716. P14. Laps of fuel 96. On lap 35 of 100. Lap time 17.740. P14. Laps of fuel 94. On lap 36 of 100. Lap time 17.632.
Good job, man. Nothing out the back.
P14.
The interval is 1.
Laps of fuel 92. On lap 37 of 100.
Fastest guys on the track are running 17.34.
Lap time 17.642. P14. Laps of fuel 91. On lap 38 of 100. Lap time 17.646. P14. Laps of fuel 89. On lap 39 of 100. Lap time 17.737.
Still outside.
P14. Laps
Clear
of
high.
fuel 88. On lap 40 of 100. Lap time 18.166. P14.
Go ahead, Chris.
Laps of fuel 87. On lap 41 of 100.
Working the top. Still outside. Door quarter clear.
Lap time 17.790.
Still there.
P14.
Door outside.
Laps of fuel 85. On
Clear
lap
high.
42 of
Working the
100.
top. Still out there. Clear high.
Lap time 18.028. P14. Laps of fuel 84. On lap 43 of
Fast guys
100.
running 17.446.
Lap time 18.009. P14. Laps of fuel 82. On lap 44 of 100. Lap time 17.819. P14. Laps of fuel 81. On lap 45 of 100. Lap time 18.779. P14. Laps of fuel 80. On lap 46 of 100. Lap time 17.667. P14. Laps of fuel 78. On lap 47 of 100. Lap time 17.895. P14. Laps of fuel 77. On lap 48 of 100. Lap time 17.954. P14. Laps of fuel 76. On lap 49 of 100. Lap time 17.819. P14. Laps of fuel 75. On lap 50 of 100.
Halfway.
Stay high, Tom.
Lap time 17.742. P14. Laps of fuel 73. On lap 51 of 100.
Get him out of the way, Earl. 10-4. I'm on it.
Sorry about that, man.
Outside.
Lap time
And
18.477.
I was
P14.
trying to get out of the way.
Laps of fuel 72. On lap 52 of 100.
I'm struggling.
Lap time 18.326. P14.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna wreck
Laps of
this
fuel
car.
71. On lap 53 of 100.
I feel like I'm going to lose at every turn, and I'm coming at least 15 miles an hour slower than you.
Lap time 17.947. P14. Laps of fuel 70. On lap 54 of 100.
Go ahead, Neff. I'm damaged.
Can you make it to the end on fuel?
Oh yeah.
Lap time 17.904.
So you know, fast guys
P14.
are running 17.6.
Laps of fuel 69.
7.
On lap 55 of 100.
Outside. Clear, clear.
Lap time 18.027.
Outside.
P14. Laps of fuel
Clear
67.
high. You know
On
he's gonna roll
lap
in
56
hot
of
on you.
100. Lap time 18.344. P14.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 66.
Still there, clear.
On
clear.
lap 57 of 100. Lap time 18.140. P14. Laps of fuel 65. On lap 58 of 100. Lap time 17.742. P14. Laps of fuel 64. On lap 59 of 100. Lap time 17.968. P14.
Working the
Laps
bottom
of fuel
inside.
63.
Still
On lap
inside.
60 of 100.
Clear.
Lap time
Running
18.823.
17.8.
P14. Laps of fuel 62. On lap 61 of 100. Lap time 18.149. P14. Laps of fuel 61. On lap 62 of 100. Lap time 17.759.
Inside.
P14.
Clear,
Laps
clear,
of
clear.
fuel 60. On lap 63 of 100. Lap time 19.154. P14. Laps of fuel 58. On lap 64 of 100. Lap time 17.678. P14. Laps of fuel 57. On lap 65 of 100. Lap time 17.747. P14. Laps of fuel 56. On lap 66 of 100. Lap time
Fast guys running
17.619.
17.688.
P14. Laps of fuel 55. On lap 67 of 100.
I'll stay high, Scott.
Lap time 17.733. P14.
Get out of the way for your gas. You good, Jeff?
Laps of fuel 54.
I'm good.
On lap 68 of 100.
Brian, I'm damaged. I'll say hi.
Lap time 18.767. P14. Laps of fuel 53. On lap 69 of 100. Lap time 17.800. P14. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 70 of 100. Lap time 17.905. P14. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 71 of 100.
Outside. Clear.
Lap time 18.081. P14. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 72 of 100.
Leaders are running 17.693.
Lap time 17.957.
Slow one on the
P14.
bottom. I don't know what happened.
Laps of fuel 48. On lap 73 of 100.
Pitting behind you.
Lap time
Go ahead.
17.844. P13. Laps of fuel 47. On lap 74 of 100. Lap time 18.031. P13. Laps of fuel 46. On lap 75 of 100.
Good smart racing, man. You got lots of room out the back. The gap is 8.
Lap time 17.697. P13. Laps of fuel 45. On lap 76 of 100. Lap time 17.909. P13.
Outside.
Laps
Clear,
of fuel
clear.
44. On lap 77 of 100.
Sorry about that.
I jumped on the throttle
Lap
as soon as I
time
could. Sorry, I got into you.
17.975.
No, it's my fault.
P13.
I scraped the wall. My
Laps
fault.
of fuel 43. On lap 78 of 100.
Leaders are running 17.766.
Lap time 17.694. P13. Laps of fuel 41. On lap 79 of 100. Lap time 17.887. P13. Laps of fuel 40. On lap 80 of 100.
Laps to go, man. 20
Lap
laps
time
to go.
17.718. P13. Laps of fuel 39. On lap 81 of 100. Lap time 17.824. P13. Laps of fuel 38. On lap 82 of 100. Lap time 17.909.
Like a protein shake or a bar or anything like that?
Laps of fuel 37. On lap 83 of 100.
Daryl, you gotta go by me.
It looks like it's okay. It doesn't look bad.
Pace
All right,
car going
looks
to
like
3.
Lap time
behind the,
28.188.
15.
P12. Laps of fuel 37.
Open.
On lap 84 of 100.
Line up behind the pace
699.
car.
600. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 0.
Go, 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 go. Hard out, hard out.
2, 1.
Lap
I'll
time
let you go on the backstretch,
48.379.
10-4.
P12. Laps
Hey,
of
crew,
fuel
can we get a
36.
thumbs up from everybody?
On lap
Okay,
85 of
whatever. Our backup
100.
channel. Make sure everybody's on it. Can hear me. Come in. You'll be behind the 29.
2,
Lap time 31.469. P10. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 86 of 100.
One.
All right, brother. One to go.
Lap time 39.021. P10. Laps of fuel 35.
Come around to 61.
On lap 87 of 100.
You're going to have to come around to 25. Get a little deep breath there, buddy. Grab those belts, give them a little tug. Pace car's off. Be ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Green flag. That's it, baby. Let's slice and dice. Let's get up there.
Sorry, 31. It didn't tell me to pass you until like right when the green
Lap
flag came
time
out.
39.989.
Still inside.
P10. Laps of fuel
Clear
34.
him. Clear.
On lap 88
Inside.
of 100.
Still there at your door. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Clear him. Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Lap time 20.766. P12. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 89 of 100.
P2 is the fastest car on the track.
Lap time 18.410.
Fish, you
P13.
damaged?
Laps of fuel
It's
32.
really slow, man.
On lap 90 of 100.
Yeah, I got damaged too, so I'll just kind of cruise behind you.
If I'm holding you up, just go. I don't care.
P2 is the
Lap
fastest car on
time
the track.
17.689.
16.893.
P13.
About 10 laps to go, my
Laps
man.
of
Keep
fuel
after it.
31. On lap 91 of 100.
Slow car on the bottom.
Lap time 17.651. P13. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 92 of 100.
P1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.8.
Lap time 17.460. P13. Laps of fuel 29. On lap 93 of 100.
Slow one in front of you on the bottom. Slow on the bottom. Good lap.
Lap time 17.296. P13. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 94 of 100. Lap time 17.428. P12. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 95 of 100.
P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.84.
Lap time 17.271 new fast lap. P12. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 96 of 100.
Good lap.
Lap time 17.239 new fast lap. P12. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 97 of 100. Lap time 17.244. P12. Laps of fuel 23. On lap 98 of 100.
He's on the bottom, he's on the bottom. He's having trouble, he's down the bottom, And I believe he'd be coming to the white flag. Leaders are running
lap time 17.348. P12. Laps of fuel 22.
Good job, Daryl.
On
really
lap 99 of 126.
Well, thanks for being patient with me.
Good job. Good job. Same. I didn't
Lap
time it right.
time
You got the wall that time, and I had
17.606.
kind of a shot, but you did the
P12.
right thing. And
One.
took that
Laps
right
of fuel 19. On lap 2 of 127.
Thanks for being better than me, Tom. Anticipating that.
Well, I just those lap cars kind of threw me off on the
700.
backstretch there, so I had
600.
let up just enough to
500.
let you get ahead of me by
400.
1/16 of an inch.
300. 200.
Sorry about that, Scott.
100.
I saw you like
0.
go clear to the inside there. I was like, boy, I hope he doesn't hit them. That's a really good win.
Thanks, Tom.
That's hard racing. What was your right rear after the first run?
78.
Oh,
I think
it was 66.
Yeah, I think I benefited from being able to follow you and not really push it all that hard in some points of the race.
I would try not to push it hard, but then you would be like right on my bumper. You pressured the crap out of me the whole time. That's a good dub. Really nice work. Good job managing everything.
Daryl, Tom, and Kenny, you guys they'll bring you into the booth for the interview.
Good night,
Good
guys.
run, guys.
Yep, see you, Fish.
See you, Fish. Yeah,
See
good
you,
night, guys.
Thompson,
I'm out.
Thompson next week. See you, Fish.
Nice win, Daryl. You beating Mr. Ogle up there, so you had a hell of a good
Hey,
night.
take a mark.
Yeah, thanks.
Good night, guys.
He was faster than me the whole time, I think.
There was one set of lapped cars that it was sketchy when you went around them. I had to go right through the middle of them. So we came out of 4 and it was 3 wide with me in the middle. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could just close my eyes right now. But I didn't want to let you get away from me. So I'm like, I need to keep putting pressure on him. So I got to stay right here because all it would have taken is just a couple lap cars. And if I didn't get him around just